host of this show. And I don't come from Chicago here because you guys don't make a little bit of noise. You guys make a lot of noise. So let's try that one more time. I said, Maryland, how are we doing tonight? All right, that's much better. Well, welcome to the Renegade Monster Truck Tour. I'm your host, Matt Isbell, and it is awesome to be back here with each and every one of you. I got a question. Who came to see some monster trucks tonight? Good deal, because I did as well. And I'm going to get through this real quick, because we got 8 monster trucks ready to tear it up for each and every one of you here tonight. This is what I like to call my Renegade Run Down, where I'm going to tell each and every one of you what you're going to see out on the track tonight. The first competition we're going to show you tonight is our best trick competition. Each driver is going to come out here and they're going to get 2 attempts out on this track to perform any trick they want. For anything from a sky wheelie to a slap wheelie, a donut, big air, you name it. They're going to do it on the track tonight. Now, each driver gets 2 attempts and they're scaled on 1 to 20 judging criteria. There's 2 judges that will scale from 1 to 10. We'll combine those totals together for 20 points. And then after that competition, we're going to go to Monster Truck Racing. 8 of the biggest and baddest Renegade superstars are here for each and every one of you. We're going to line them up side by side. The right lane and this is the left lane. You'll get the green light, which is actually convenient by you fans. The green light is on that pole right there. They'll get the green light, come over the roller, which is a very aggressive rollers, come down no man's land, over the jump, across the finish line. So that is what you'll see here tonight. We're racing. We'll go from 8 to 4 to 2 until we crown our Renegade Monster Truck Racing Champion. And then finally, Renegade Monster Truck Freestyle. Each of our drivers get to come out here for as long as they want and do whatever they want on this track. Big air, sky wheelies, slap wheelies, moonwalks, bicycles, big air over the bus, you name it, they get to do it. And again, they're judged on a scale of 1 to 10 from 2 judges. We'll total the scores up, and then it will give freestyle score. Now, why do we have points in best trick? Why do we have points in freestyle? Well, we have that, and then we also have points in racing. Because they're trying to achieve one thing. If you look at the flagpole back there, there's a checkered flag. It is the Renegade Monster Truck Tour Overall Event Championship. The winner of this competition gets bragging rights pretty much, and they get to put that checkered flag on the back of that truck. Now, that one is just for looks. One of our competitors that you can't see is actually our reigning champion. So tonight, they want to try and take that checkered flag off that truck that has it back there. I'm not going to tell you who it is. So I have one rule before we get underway. We're about to get started here in the next few moments. Every one of you tonight, have some fun, all right? Like seriously, because for a while we didn't get to do this. We didn't get to go out and have fun and have a good time. And now we're back out, we're enjoying each other's company, we're having a good time. So literally, the louder you cheer, the more you clap your hands, the more you stomp your feet, and I know you all can stomp your feet. The higher and the faster, just like that. The higher and faster the Renegades are going to go here tonight. So, with all of that said and done, Maryland, I have one question for you. Who's ready for the Renegade Monster Truck Tour? Monster Truck Driver here tonight. He is not too far down the road. He calls this place home. He's been driving for a long time. He's ready to tear it up behind the wheel tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tim Mente and Storm Timmy! This next Renegade Monster Truck Driver here tonight, this truck and name has been in this sport for many, many years and has a great driver behind the wheel. Hailing from Circleville, Ohio, please welcome Rick Stephens and Simpson! Our next Renegade Monster Truck Driver here tonight. Driving that awesome Chevrolet, has been a former overall event champion here before. From Palmyra, Pennsylvania, it's Leon Hostetter in Master of Disaster! Our next Renegade Monster Truck Driver tonight, she is the only female competing in the field tonight! From Lancaster, Pennsylvania, please welcome Lindsay Ratu and Pretty Wicked! Our next Renegade Monster Truck Driver has been a former overall event champion and a champion around this country. From Lancaster, Pennsylvania, celebrating his 10th anniversary driving a monster truck, it's St. Ratu and singer Leach. A few of our superstars to introduce to you here tonight. This next driver, also hails out of Palmyra, Pennsylvania, is a rookie on this tour this year. Please welcome Matt Boyer and Barely Team! And our next two drivers I'm going to introduce together because this is one awesome team. They are right down the road from Bethesda, Maryland. One of them is your reigning and defending overall event champion. Please welcome the father and son team of Jay and Corey Snyder and Team Toxic! But we are not done. We have more Renegades to welcome to the track. These next drivers are our up-and-coming drivers of our sport here at the Renegade Monster Truck Tour. These are our range towing and recovery mini monster truck drivers. First up, she is only 13 years old. Please welcome Peyton in Master of Disaster! Up next, at only 9 years old, please welcome Garrett in the Virginia Giant! This next female behind the wheel, she is only 16 years old. Please welcome Leah and Pretty Wicked! And our last driver to compete here tonight has been coming to this event for over 10 years, and he finally gets to drive behind the wheel here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, at 14 years old, please welcome CJ and Stinger Leach! How about in Montgomery County, one more time, let's welcome all of your Renegade Monster Truck Superstars! Are you ready? All right, they're counting on you. Let's count them down. Here we go. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6. Louder. 5, 4, 3, competition you're going to see is the bench trick competition. Each driver is going to get 2 attempts out here on the track, scale 1 to 20. 2 judges, 1 to 10, will total them together, and we will give you your Renegade bench trick competition score. Only the first 2 bench tricks will count. The 3rd, the 4th, or 5th that they Let's hear for Samson! Let's hear for Corey Snyder and Toxic! So the scores are coming in for Toxic. Remember, your score to beat is Zane Ritu and Singer Unleashed with a 16. And the score for Toxic is 16. But we don't do ties here at the Renegade Monster Truck Tour.
That's your old.
So I'm going to let you fans decide. So I'm going to ask you the name of the truck, and you fans have to get louder for the name of that truck when I ask for the name. Good? Good. All right, here we go. Who thinks your winner should be Stinger? Okay, very nice. Who thinks your winner should be Toxic? Your winner is Zane Ritu and Singer Unleashed with the best trick competition. That'll put him in first place right now with the open. That was awesome. Dude, incredible. Nice job, man.
You know, I can't thank you guys for supporting us for the last 11 years. You know, 2011 was my first year ever owning a monster truck. My family and I spent every dollar we had to build that Stinger name. You know, we have been here every year. The Renegade Monster Truck Tour has been here the last 10, 11 years because of COVID. I love you guys. It's honestly one of my favorite stops on tour. We're only about an hour and a half up the road. I love coming down here and running with the Snyders. You know, those guys are some of the most respectful and best people in this business. Unfortunately, I tore up a transmission in my best trick. It's really hard on these trucks, 12,000 pound truck, 1,500 horsepower, rip and reverse and first the way we do to do those moonwalks. I think I lost high gears, so we're back there trying to change our transfer case gears around, which will make my first gear a little taller, so I'll be competitive racing. But I guarantee you one thing, if you've never seen a Stinger Unleashed run, you're going to know pretty quick. We don't care if we have a tore up transmission. I'm going to come out here if it got a couple jumps left in it and hammer down because you guys deserve it. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for supporting the Monster Trucks here. We'll see you guys here a little bit for freestyle. That's what we love to do. Your best trick winner, Zinger 2-inch Stinger Unleashed. Horse, come here. Are you having a good time, man? This crowd is pumped up.
We got a lively crowd here tonight in Gaithersburg.
That's right. Now, Cameron's out here. He's got some cool stuff. I'll let you get back to work here. I'm going to talk to Cameron. You know... winner is Corey Snyder in Toxic! Your winner is Tim Ente in Sword Damage! Your winner of the championship race was Corey Snyder in Toxic! He's got 8 points towards the overall event championship here tonight, which is definitely going to shoot him up into first place. He'll have 15 points towards the overall event championship. But we're going to get ready here in the next moment to bring out our next superstars. We talked about them earlier. These are up-and-coming superstars of the Renegade Monster Truck Tour. There are weights towing your 16 years old in this mini monster truck. Our up-and-coming star is going to be full-time drivers one day. Getting some big air. Leah and Pretty Wicked, 16 years old. Getting some big air. out there on the track. Only 9 years old. Hitting the long stack on the back of that ramp. Getting some huge air. There he is, make some noise for him. Getting some huge air. That's our signature walk on the back of that truck. And it looks like that one jump, unfortunately, is going to be the end of her run. She is a broken truck. How about it? Let's hear it for Master of Disaster. Make some noise for Payne. That's her signature walk. Come on, man. How'd you feel out there? And these fans loved you.
Great, I've been coming here my whole life, basically since I started watching monster trucks. I watched my dad come here. He's basically built Stinger from the ground up from this place. I wanted to come out and show what Stinger's got. What did you guys think of that? You want to see Big Stinger do that?
So it's safe to say you're going to come back here next year and do it all over again for these fans?
Oh, 100%. The truck broke. Hopefully can get it fixed, get it back on the trailer, drive it up one. Next year if we come back, I went over the bus last night and I'm going to do it again next year. But for now, you guys are going to have to watch the big trucks do that, and maybe you'll see more carnage.
Make some noise for CJ and Stinger Unleashed. Snyder and Toxic. Corey Snyder. hometown boys right here. Jay and Corey Snyder, Team Toxic. Do you not know how to find the brakes? I feel like it's just the gas pedal. I'm gonna hand the mic to you and you two take it away. This is your hometown show for you.
Yeah, so much about brakes. I didn't have much towards the end there. Montgomery County, you guys don't have any idea how special it is to be back here. 20 years ago, my dad was the first one to crush some cars just as a hobby, just for fun, right where we're standing. And I never thought 20 years later, we'd be jumping where we're jumping, we'd be getting all the sick air, racing like we are. But most importantly, I never thought in a million years I'd be side by side with my old man. I thank you guys, all of you. You know, for having a good time in the trucks. I assume you guys are. I think my old man's got a couple words from a long time in Montgomery County. Take it away.
Hey, I taught him how to drive, but I also taught him how to talk. That was a pretty good speech. I'm impressed by that. So what he said is true. Montgomery County is our county. We grew up here 20 years ago today. As a passion I had, we crushed some cars on our own nickel here at Montgomery County Fair. He was 6 or 7 years old when he caught the bug at that point. And once you got the bug, that's it. You're stuck. Monster Trucks is your life. So he spent many years running with Monster Jam, driving Monster Mutt on some grueling tours, and it shows. The seat time, I'm impressed, I'm proud. We were here last night, and we just mentioned some things, and I want to make sure I mention our crew, which is our family and our friends. They've been with us forever and supported us. My wife, my daughter, our best friends since childhood, Corey's friends, and I also want to give a shout out to Renegade Motorsports. The Monster Truck Tour is the best independent monster truck tour we've ever experienced. We love Zane and the Ratus. They do an incredible job. Montgomery County Fair is richer for it. We love being here. I'm running out of words. Thank you guys, Montgomery County. We're gonna go back and clean this up. We'll be in Westminster, Maryland, Carroll County Fairgrounds Saturday and Sunday, not too far from here. If you didn't get enough, come on out to Westminster Saturday, 2 shows, one on Sunday. But we gotta go because we gotta put this stuff back together because it drives so damn hard. Thank you very much, everybody.
How about it real quick, as loud as you can? Give it up for Team Toxic. What a wonderful and awesome night. Like I said, you can ride in a real monster truck. Check out the merchandise stand on your way out. Check out the fair, all the great stuff. There's a reason I love coming here every year. It's because of each and every one of you. So thank you guys. From all of us here at the tour, the staff, the drivers, our crew, myself, we've had a great time. This has been the Renegade Monster Truck Tour. We'll see you next year.